What it do, where's your boy DJ Sounds Great back again, and I am in the beautiful city of Atlanta, and I'm here with actor and director Kal Cauthen. How you doing today, brother?
I'm blessed to be in your presence. I'm blessed to be here to talk to all the people that we're going to see this.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully we can kick the Willy Bobo.
We're trying to do our best.
All right.
So you've been in the game since the 90s, from what I see.
Yes.
Over 35 plus films and TV shows and doing directing. What was your inspiration? How'd you get started?
Well, started a long time ago in high school. I got cut from the basketball team. So during that time frame, you know, basketball starts in like October. There is a group in the high school I went to Teaneck High School in New Jersey. And the Terpsichoreans was a dance group or a dance troupe for the girls. But they needed guys to play the male parts. So I said, you know, why not? You know, the 50-something girls, 9, 10, 11, 12th grade.
Hey, man, they would let me be a cheerleader. So.
Exactly. I'm rubbing my hands together thinking,
Like, what you want to do that for?
So Miss Miller, she was ahead of it. She gave me an opportunity, and the next 3 years, that's what I did.
That's awesome.
My travels, we went around, went to HBCUs, did shows. It was really cool. I got an opportunity to play one of the Temptations. I played the DJ, playing the record at the roller skating rink. I mean, I played Chubby Checker. So it was the beginning. Unbeknownst to me, I was doing it to get the girls, but I fell in love with, you know, being on stage. And that was my first real experience.
So the athlete turned actor.
Yes.
To participate.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So have you done theater as well after?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I experienced theater. It is phenomenal experience. For me, at the times that I did it, raising a family, got to work, they rehearse every day. The pay is very low. The accolades are very high. So I did a couple of plays, off Broadway. So I got an opportunity to do that, and it was really, really good. But early on, I realized that everything that I got going on and trying to pay bills and stuff like that, it wasn't my lane. Per se,
as far as being able to live off the art that
exactly, and to be able to rehearse like that, you know, you're married or in a relationship, and you have children, you know, you got to be there for the kids.
So theater is like dedication, like the Boy Scouts. Whew. If anybody knows about
times
that.
Two.
Yeah, everybody knows about that.
Times
you
two.
You're gonna go for a couple of nights.
That's right, and I was watching you and. You got to be there. You got to be present. So it was cool. I enjoyed doing, you know, TV and film. I model a little bit too. So, you know, I grew into my looks.
Okay, GQ.
I grew into my looks. So I learned how to dress, and I began speaking better. So I'm from Jersey.
Yeah, real easy and harass.
You know, exactly. Enunciation. So there you go. There I was. My first experience was I was in a barbershop cutting hair, and I'm a barber too. Been doing that for a long time as well. I shouldn't say but however, I was in a barbershop working, and I was dating this young lady, Olivia Stannard. Lady O. She's just a little bit older than me. And Jeff Fox from Kiss FM at that time had a call for Above the Rim with Tupac and Leon. So she's like, I'll give you $150. You miss work on Saturday and go. And I went. And it was the greatest experience. I walk up. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Come on, right this way. So this girl is showing me, this young white lady is showing me to a trailer. And I said, I'm here for background extra. She said, you're not Leon? I said, no. Leon is taller than me, and his nose is a little bit pugger than mine. And she started laughing. She said, "Oh my God, you saved my job, because if I'd have put you in his trailer and he came and you were in his trailer, it would have been, I'd have got fired." So we see Tupac walking up and down the court, outside, smoking weed and, doing his thing. And that was like I was like, wow, this is it. I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do this. So that's how it began. That was my first, you got to have a quick pause button. Because as soon as he dunks, they flash the crowd. And there I am it was outside. It was a little chilly that day. We all had, bubble coats on and stuff like that, but it was cool. And then a young lady next door that ended up being my wife was Regina. She had a salon, and one of the ladies that she did their hair worked at ABC. So
He's got to hook up all around.
yeah, so it was a great opportunity. She took my headshot. She gave it to the lady. The lady said, "Hey, I'm going to give it to, casting and see what they say." So they said, "Yeah, bring him down." So here I go. In New York City, walking down to ABC Studios where they filmed All My Children. Boom. I'm in college before this, watching All My Children, so I could, you schedule your classes around the soap opera so you could talk to the chicks. So that's what I did. So I watched, was it One Life to Live, Days of Our Lives, All My Children, Ryan's Hope, General Hospital. And here I am. That's how good God is. I'm on the set with Susan Lucci, Tad, Erica, which is Susan Lucci, for those who don't know, all of them, Palmer, all of them. I'm like invited to the Christmas party, and I was just a background extra. I hadn't said any lines yet. Then they got me, maybe a year into it, they gave me some lines, and I played Haley's assistant on the TV studio that Tad gave her while she was dating Mateo. Off screen, nobody knew. Stacked because she would talk to me about it. She was cool. Little thing. She's a very successful woman because she has the personality, and they ended up getting married.
Wow.
It was crazy, yo. I mean, I like to think about it now. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Here I'm in college, a couple of years prior, and then now I'm on All My Children. And then I was, sitting in a restaurant, doing stuff like this. Yeah. Being attentive while they're talking, kind of being nosy, eating my food, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Taking my napkin. And here I am on set, and it was great, man. You just, you see them, and what's really funny is that Debbie Morgan, they used to be married to Rock, married my boy, who was a photographer, and I went to the wedding in the Bahamas. So it was crazy. Talking about crazy town. So I'm cool with Debbie Morgan. If she see me, she'd be like, "Yo, Cal, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. I was at the wedding, blah, 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 But she's down here filming. I'm going to run into her.
Everybody's filming this weekend.
Yeah.
The whole Charleston crew from BG1 films, they're up here too this weekend.
Now,
We said they're taking over.
I need to get into some of that. I like to get a check, though.
Yes.
But I will work for Peanuts.
Pizza. That's the thing with the film people. We got pizza for you.
Pizza and bagels.
So, we're going to make this part one. Because I like this guy. We got to keep him coming back. So, I bumped into you at Greenlit ATL.
Absolutely.
And the recent film that you were in is 9 Volt.
It is everybody go to YouTube, 9 Volt trailer. Boom. It is a trailer so he can
Expound.
expound upon it and make it a movie.
And you played Claude.
Yes, I played the father, the doubting father of the youngest child who has incurred some hard times. And I pick her up and bring her to the house, and we're having dinner, and it's quite a scene.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, we're going to make sure you see it.
Exactly.
How was that experience?
Man,
14 hours of filming.
let me tell you something. Bobby puts out bangers. When I say bangers, yo, we did that in one day. I was on set, whatever. We knocked it out. He did that one day. I think that maybe we shot that on Tuesday, maybe Thursday or Friday. He was like, yo, can you come back and do some, some scene, like add on to the scenes and make it even better. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, but I went to the voiceovers that he needed me to do, and I did that. And then working with the family, because I believe every time you're on set, you're creating a family. And you develop relationships, you talk to people. Sometimes people are a little standoffish, which is fine because we're actors. We want to, get into character. You don't know what somebody's process is. So we're all, joking and talking, and we really got along. And Bobby made it comfortable. The crew made it comfortable. Sound made it comfortable. Everybody was comfortable, and we got into it, and we did it. And I went in on the premise that I would be more monotone, as opposed to up in blah blah blah.
It's to really come.
Yeah, exactly. Doubting father.
Never said it's. It's real cool.
Real cool. So I wanted to play it that way, and a lot of times I get casted not only on my look, but my elderly appeal. So I wanted to, he played it down a little bit. I had a hat on. My facial hair was different. It was cool. I had a great time. I can't wait. I got to do a stunt, which was really cool. Always willing to do my own stunts. I've taken stunt classes. Acting is just not acting. There's different classes that you take. I've also taken some makeup classes. Being a barber, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I know how to work with scars and bleeding and wounds and stuff like that. So you gotta have your tool bag filled.
Of course.
Keep on.
Can't be a one-trick pony.
No.
You cannot be a one-trick pony.
Some people are successful doing that.
There's nothing wrong with focusing on one thing, but it does help to have more tricks in your bag.
It does.
So as far as doing your stunts, or am I looking at a future, like Jason Statham type thing, like be beating people up, transport
your mouth to God's ears? Would a brother want to do that?
Okay.
My man is working on something, man. He's working on something that might entail some of that. Hopefully, we can put the monies together and get it done. Maybe shoot it like a teaser reel or something. Are you available?
If you need somebody to beat up, I'm bleeding. We can make it. We can definitely make that happen. I'm also my debut film was a horror movie. It was a zombie movie. So
Okay.
I might have to tap into you for special effects.
Yeah.
So as far as you being a director, what do you like most about it? And are you looking to direct and or write more films in the future?
Absolutely. I've been more a producer than a director. I'm able to assist the director because, when you're shooting independent films, they have so much going on that sometimes they don't catch your point of view, but they catch the other person's point of view, and then they have nothing to cut to of your point of view. So I might suggest something. I try not to do that a lot because what happens is people tend to think that you're trying to run their show. And no, I'm only pointing out what you might have missed. I'm not. A lot of times, the director is the writer, they're the makeup, they're catering, So producing is cool. Directing is cool. All facets of it is cool.
So you enjoy the art in its entirety?
Absolutely. I think that you need to be multi-useful. I can hold a boom. I can put the sound on you. I can lighting and adjust them to whatever the director needs. I can work the camera.
90.
You know, you want to be as helpful as possible. You always want to be a part of the solution, never a part of the problem.
Amen. So what are your new projects you got going on
I just got casted for a movie.
that you could talk about?
I can't because I'm under NDA.
Yes.
When you sign a NDA, you are not allowed to talk about anything. Only thing I can tell you is that I'm a gangster.
What are you personally working on as far as
Something that I can talk about.
something that you can talk about?
Sure.
I know you're doing your demo reels and everything like
I'm
that.
doing some monologues, choosing age appropriate type stuff, some stuff that I really like. Soldier Story has a couple of good monologues in there. What else? Fences. That whole genre right there was no joke. They did a lot of that at the theater in Harlem, and they put that on. Denzel and Samuel Jackson and the other clan who are in A Soldier Story, they all went through that theater company.
So would it be a endeavor of yours to perhaps do a play at the Apollo?
Oh, if the Apollo's still open by the time I get down, sure. I mean, any venue is a great venue. If I could do the Fox Theater, I'm getting ready to do a fashion show at the Fox Theater. The 27th is for cancer awareness.
Beautiful.
So I try to give back. I cut a little hair for Jose. And do a couple of things. I want to give back to the community. I try to give away a haircut or two when I can. Sometimes there's a mom that's maybe has a child that has on the spectrum that's not accustomed to getting a haircut, a real fidgety or a real fancy. Take care of them. Don't charge them extra sometime unless they go.
Like children, you just got to talk to them.
Yeah,
Speak their language.
exactly. Let them feel your energy. Make sure they're comfortable. And don't restrain them. Don't make a haircut like punishment.
To turn the child into a Hulk.
Exactly. They be getting the strength of 10 men.
For real.
I'm like, yo, just calm down. It's okay. This is your time. Don't worry about it. It's cool. We good.
As far as comedic roles, can you knock those out? Can you pull those off?
Absolutely. Being a barber, I'm always telling jokes. I'm always finding the funny. Like, I'll give you an example. Guy gets in and comes in the barbershop. He's one of my clients. He's like, yo, Kal, man, my daughter got me. I was like, what are you talking about? Your daughter got you? Yo, man, my daughter got me. I was, kind of nodding out at the house and falling asleep. And all of a sudden, I wake up and he takes out his fingernail. He got purple polish on his nail. I said, dude, what's going on? Time out. Time out. If your lifestyle calls for that, you don't have to make any excuses. Don't blame it on your daughter.
Dad was at the tea party.
So we ribbed him for quite a while. And then, if they write it, I can always add something funny. If they are not comedic timing wise, I'm able to ad lib. I have no problem with that.
Okay. We're going to look and see. Well, this one's off again. I can't get it right. We can't get right. But we're gonna get our mans in some comedic things. Also, we were speaking earlier a few weeks ago, and what wasn't that long, but
Yeah, Greenwood.
we were talking about radio.
Radio?
That you would be a perfect guy for radio.
Yes, I have the face for radio. I do.
You have the face for radio.
I do. I like to do like a Quiet Storm, R&B type of vibe.
Okay.
Talk to the ladies.
I might have to
Get the
you on
men
show.
together.
I might have to get you on the show.
Get the men together and, get them some get right. I would love the opportunity to do that. Play some of my favorite jams.
I have to get you one of these Fridays on Low Soul and Hip Hop on Inspire Radio.
Inspire Radio, thank you.
Yes.
That's right. KC. I can do it.
Last but not least, we got this big old screen behind us. It's not gonna look like that in post, but you look like the perfect sports broadcaster, man.
I can speak about sports, but I choose not to. You know, it's not my bag, man. You gotta remember everybody's name. They gotta have it written down. I gotta have a teleprompter. I can talk baseball. I can talk basketball. I can talk football a little bit. Soccer, water polo, volleyball. I can talk about a lot of things, but I would rather be the color commentator than the actual, so you have the main dude that knows everything, and then you have the dude that slips in a little of this or slips in a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be like, what's that? They got a podcast now, two rapper dudes from Dipset and
Oh, like Mason.
yeah, Mason and Cameron, yeah. He be saying, getting so, like, we got to turn it off at a barbershop. Like, I'm like, dude,
Have fun with it, man.
stop yourself. You're using it too much. But they got viewers now. They got their views up now.
Let's see. Last thing would be, what is your ideal collaboration when it comes to film?
I would really like to do something with Eddie Murphy. I used to cut Eddie Murphy's hair back when I was in Jersey, and real cool dude. Always wanted the opportunity to work with him, but his father told me, his stepfather, because his real father passed away when he was young, but his stepfather, Mr. Lynch, who raised him, told me, say, hey, don't ask Eddie about any business stuff or, don't put you in anything that'll ruin your opportunity to cut his hair, because he doesn't like that. So one day I was waiting for him, and I was reading a script, and he said, what you doing? I said, I'm reading a script. I said, you got any college you want to kick it, kick the Willy Bobo to me? He was like, yeah. He said, 90% of it is you, and 1% is the words. You bring the character to life. And I've always incorporated that. There's a lot of me in every role that I play, but I play it different ways at different levels so that you just don't get that one angle of a person. Sometimes you see Samuel Jackson in a role, and it seems like he's the same cat in every role, but they're different nuances. The Rock did the Red. He did a good job. Played ELF.
See, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it was good. I watched it the other night.
Gotta get back on my cinema jumping.
It's tough, man. There's some really good stuff on Netflix. Has got some good stuff. Even Tubi has some good stuff. I got a couple of things on Tubi. I don't discriminate.
Well, this is a good film to be found all over the place.
Yeah, something you can critique.
I've actually got into filmmaking because my mother is a book author.
Oh,
And my thing was,
bless her.
I'm going to make my mother's books into films.
There you go.
So that is why I got into filmmaking. That is
a valiant. Your mom's gonna be proud now. You need to get on it.
yes, man.
Now you gotta get on it. It is. So have you transferred the book to a script?
Yeah, I got to get everything permission-wise with the author, of course, and
Yeah, she ain't gonna go with that. Baby, go ahead and do that film. And then she gonna sue you later.
and then the settings of it is exotic location.
Excuse me.
I'm still working on funding. And of course, all filmmakers are. This is the funding aspect of it.
Sometimes you got to cheat. You got to cheat the camera and put the green screen and put the background behind them.
Hey, that's what I got.
That's all right.
New computer FX is my best friend. I love it. I swear I do. Man, I love FX.
There's so much you can do with it. I was watching something on Instagram. Dude comes out. He's got a spear, and they throw him in the woods and then put different outfits on him. And I was like, yo, that's what I'm talking about. I like that type of stuff.
So as far as memorizing lines, do you find it to be difficult, or you just been doing it so long, it's second nature now?
Everybody has their challenges. I would say mine is that I never really take enough time to, I read the script twice through, Then I highlight my parts, and then I go to the scenes. I try to think about what's happening in the scene or what they're writing and the material they're writing, and then I try to go over that. But that's why I don't like plays as much as I like movies and TV, because in a play, you got to learn the whole script. On a TV set or a movie, you're just shooting that particular scene, and boom, it's out your head. So I don't, as I get older, I don't have the brain space or the bandwidth or the storage to memorize everything. And then a lot of times, Sir Anthony Hopkins said that he reads a script at least 50 times out loud. And then he's able to ingest it, and then he can put his emphasis on the different words and the different sentences and knows how to say them. So I try to incorporate that. Time allowing, I will.
Okay.
So memorization, to answer your question, is challenging for anyone. You just have to practice at it. You have to practice. You have to find what your niche is, and then you do it. A lot of times I go to set and I'm familiar with the lines, but when you hear somebody else say it, then you have to, well, put the pauses in the right places and put the emphasis on the right words.
Get the feeling.
And get the feeling along with the acting. And then when you only got a couple of lines, you got to make the best of it visually. You know, you have to, I don't know.
You delivered the hell out of that one. Because I believe you.
That I don't know? But yeah, if you only got a little bit of lines, you make the best of your scene. Be the star of your scene. If you only got one word, make yourself stand out somehow. Do something before it, say it, and then do something after it. And if they don't say cut or, hey, what are you doing? Then it's going to be in the movie. So if the camera can see you, or you can see the camera can see you. It may not be focused on you, but you're in the frame shot somewhere.
Yeah, I've definitely seen.
So remember that. Yes.
Just like in Spider-Man. I see that same extra like fam. Sometimes like, she doing her thing.
Exactly. Hey, you walk by.
And I got some swag.
You know what I'm saying? You do what you do. You'll get discovered. Somebody's going to see you, especially on these big projects.
So, what is the best words of advice that you would have for any up-and-coming actors or aspiring directors or producers from just all your personal experience? What is the one thing you can say that is just like will hit in the soul and just bring that fire and flame out to just have somebody just jump out and do it?
I would have to say that you have to believe in God, that there's a higher power, that he's got something in line for you. A lot of times things happen and you don't know how they happen. So you got to give thanks. I give thanks all the time. Had I not met you, I would not be here. Had I not went to Greenlit, I would not have met you. Or if God wanted it to happen, we would have met. We'd have ran into each other somehow. And we probably seen each other somewhere else before and just never, I may have never said anything. A lot of times I sit to the side and I try not to, be a distraction when other things are going on. If you look, when we got up to stand up, I stood up in the back because it's about the ensemble. It's not about me. If it was about me, then I would be sitting in the chair talking to someone about what I did. But when it's an ensemble, always play the group, not the individual, because it took a group to make it. So my advice is, stay prayed up. Do not do anything that is against your beliefs. Some people out here doing things that they should not be doing.
Compromising it.
Yes. And you may not think it's going to mess with you, but anything you do that's against what's in your heart, it's going to mess with you. That's why drug abuse and alcohol and promiscuous behavior runs rampant in the music industry and in anything. Shoot, you could be somebody in the office, and there could be somebody that's a higher power using their power to get you to do some things that you want to get to this level, but you're trying to take the shortcut. Don't take the shortcut. You know, stand on your morals. I'm not doing anything. My God don't want me doing that. It's plain and simple. You know, men get come on to just as much as women do. Women probably more so, but there's equal opportunity out here for these people in power that are doing these things. It's sad.
You know, the party's ending soon, so I tell a lot of people I work with when it comes to a music artist that it's okay to take the detour.
Sure is.
It may take longer, but it's the journey, not the destination. Because as long as you wake up every day and do it, you already are doing it. But two, you're going to meet so many people along the way. You're going to meet and network. And
mingle as much as you can.
And strong bonds, and actually make that strong foundation that you need for that network. Because as long as you do not quit, you're going to get to your destination.
Exactly. Because it's pre-written for you. Funny story real quick. I was in a movie in North Carolina called Blame the Beginning. Now, when I was on All My Children, I used to see the billboards and the advertisements and everything, and I used to be like, man, I want to be on a billboard. Don't you know that Blame was on 42nd Street and Broadway on an electric billboard with my face on it?
Like
won't he do it?
Are you into that?
I'm telling you. It was downtown Atlanta, too. You go to my page. Actor Kal Cauthen, one word. On Instagram, I got a white jacket on. It's my profile picture. Don't worry about those other Kal Cauthens. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I probably was doing it while I was asleep or whatever, trying to make a page.
We'll make sure that people see it.
Yeah, but it happens. Like, if you speak it, it's going to happen. I'm going to be on a television series. I'm telling y'all now, I'm going to be on a television series. I don't know whose television series, but I'm going to be on a television series. I've been in movies. I'm going to be in more. I'm going to be in some big budget joints. Just a matter of time. I've auditioned for Tyler Perry maybe 10, 15 times. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't,
be
it
like
doesn't.
little girl and fit the billboard up.
I know you see this, Tyler. It's on the way to your exit. I know you see this.
Let's do it.
But before we get off, Mr. Kal Cauthen, can you give them people your social medias and your website? If you got
Everything associated with me is actor, ACTOR, KALCAUTHE, actor Kal Cauthen. So that's Instagram, Facebook, all the other stuff.
And this has been the Sinewave TV. We're signing out.